let's go to page 113 and section 10.3. Okay, this lesson is on angles and parallel lines. So parallel lines are two lines that are on the same plane and never intersect. Okay, so example of that would be like this over here. And so this is 9L and this is 9M. The next term, and when they are parallel, you write L is parallel to M. Okay, so that means they are parallel. The next one is called a transversal. Transversal is a line that intersects the two parallel lines. Okay, so this is a transversal. And this is alpha, this is beta, and this is gamma, and this is theta. And this is N for transversal. Okay, now, so you have the alternate interior angles. So there are terms. So you have the alternate had to do with, are they on the same side of, so are they on the same side or the opposite side of the transversal? So you have the alternate or the same side. So this is the two terms. So these two would be same side. So alpha and beta would be alternate. Okay. And then after that, you also have the interior and exterior. And I'm going to put more angles up here, just X, Y, Z, and W, just put all the angles in there. So interior means inside the parallel lines. Okay, so these four angles are interior angles. Exterior means outside of the parallel line. So these are exterior angles. Okay, now you can combine this over here. So if you look for the alternate interior angles, okay, so alternate means have to be opposite side of the. So these two would be, so alpha with alpha and beta. There would be alternate means opposite side and then on the inside. So this would be alternate interior angles. Okay. Now you cannot, and these two would be what? These two would be supplementary angle, right? So this would be supplementary angle. This would be supplementary angle. Okay. This would be same side. Okay, same side interior angle. These two would be same side exterior angle. These two would be alternate exterior angles. Okay, and so these two would be the alternate exterior angle. Okay, this would be alternate interior angles, and this would be. Okay, so this would be same side exterior angles. Okay, so make sure you kind of understand the terms. So again, alternate means on opposite side of the transversal. Same side means they're on the same side. Okay, either both on this side or both on this side. Interior means inside the parallel line. Exterior means outside the parallel line. And so after that, you can kind of find the different combinations, right? You can have an alternate interior angle. You can have alternate exterior angle. You can have a same side interior angle. You can have same side exterior angles. And another term is called the corresponding angles. Okay, so corresponding angle means you have the same location on the intersection. So here's your intersection, here's your intersection, and corresponding angle means they have the matching locations. So this one is on the upper right corner. This is upper right hand corner. So Y and alpha. So these two are corresponding angles because they match their location in they have the matching position on the intersection. Okay. So B, so beta and gamma. So these two are corresponding angles. X and Z are corresponding angles. Okay. Now, when you have parallel lines, then all, and these are vertical angles. So when you have a parallel lines cut by a transversal, then the big angle are all congruent. So like this one over here. So these are congruent. So all these are congruent. So big angles are all congruent. So these four angles are congruent. the smaller angles are congruent to each other. So y, beta, alpha, gamma are congruent to each other. Okay, and the x, theta, z, w, these are bigger angles. They are congruent to each other. Okay, the next is when you have a geometric figures, like a parallelogram. And you indicate by the tick. So if this is congruent to this, you do the ticks, one tick. And this is a different set of congruence, so you do the two ticks. So it shows that these two are congruent, these two are congruent, but they are not congruent to each other. And you do the same thing with the angle. So this angle is congruent to this, and this is congruent to this. Okay. Okay, let's go to example 10-3. It says prove that the sum of the angle of a triangle is always equal to 180. Okay, so let's say if you have a triangle, and in the book they call this, so this is A, this is B, and this is C, and so this, I'm going to use a small ABC. Okay, so instead of using the Greek letters, some people are not familiar with it. So okay, let's just go and use that. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma. So you want to prove that the three angles inside a triangle is equal to 180. Now the way to do that is you just draw a parallel line. Okay. Now when you draw a parallel line, these two will be alternate interior angles. Imagine that this is your line, right? So there are two parallel lines. So these two will be alternate interior angles. So these two are congruent. So this would be your beta. Same thing over here. This is alternate interior angle. Okay. So alternate interior angle. So this would be alpha. But by looking at these, what are these angles? Well, this is a straight angle, right? So by looking at this part, you can see that alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 180 degrees by looking at these. Okay, but what does this mean? Well, that means the three angles inside a triangle equal to 180, right? Okay. Okay, now let's go to example 10-4. And this is called exterior angle theorem. So what this is saying is that if you have a triangle, okay, and they have the alpha, beta, gamma, theta. Okay, the exterior angle theorem says that the exterior angle is equal to sum of the two remote interior angles. Okay, so what it's saying is that theta equal to alpha plus beta. So exterior angle equal to sum of the two remote, means further away interior angles. And the way you can prove that is, if you look over here, this is a straight angle, so you got gamma plus theta equal to 180, right? And from this over here, we know that alpha, okay, so we know that alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 180, okay? And because of that, because both of these are equal to 180, so they are equal to each other, so alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to gamma plus theta, right? Because this equal to 180, this equal to 180, so they're equal to each other. And then you minus gamma on both sides. So you got alpha plus beta equal to theta, right? So you can theta equal to alpha plus beta. So remote angle, the exterior angle equal to sum of the two remote interior angles.